Hey, this is Myra from A Good Kind of Plan. I am very thankful that you've come across this page where I'll share ideas and hopefully inspire you to plan in a productive way without feeling like you need to spend thousands of dollars and all of the products that we tend to see on social media. Typically, what I tend to do is once a week I'll sit down for 5 minutes and do a very general, basic daily view of the week. And so I'll sit down and I'll add headers to every day. So every page will host a day. And then I'll separate the entire page in 3 different sections. On the left hand side, I will have my schedule. On the right top part, I will host my work task, and then on the bottom right, I will host my home tasks. And so, again, once a week, I'll sit down and do this, and then I will also write down general schedules, general appointments, or tasks that I know will have to get done. So for instance, if I have a doctor's appointment and I know that's coming up on Wednesday, then I'll write that down on Wednesday. This planner notebook has time stamps on the left hand side, and so it's very easy for the night before or as I'm closing down my day, I will sit down and transfer any unchecked or any unfinished items to my following day. I will update my page with any new items, any new appointments, or again, tasks. I will also write down very detailed a to-do list, and I will only do that for the following day because I cannot plan in detail for the 2 days from then. I can only know what times I have available based on any new appointments or my schedule the night before, because I know generally I have an idea of what I have in 3 days because I sit down a week in advance to write that down. So once a day I transfer and I update. I also want to share with you the things that I use. For instance, a highlighter, my favorite pen or a pen of my choice, and then sticky notes. I'm a big, huge sticky note person. I'm a visual person, and so I have sticky notes that I can take with me and I can stick down on the page. And so I will use the sticky note to write big or important items, reminders, or any items, appointments I am unsure of. For instance, a couple days ago, I thought we had planned just verbally a meeting. We said, okay, let's meet on Thursday and at 9 a.m., whatever. And I knew we had talked about it, but I wasn't sure because it didn't come through on an email or on writing or for sure. And so it was very vague. I wrote it down on a sticky note and I said, meeting at whatever time, whatever day. And I placed it there. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, but I had it there in case it was going to happen. And so, yeah. I also use sticky notes for, encouragement. So daily verses for me are important. And if a verse hits me hard, I write it down in my journal, which is a different notebook. But I might also write it down and or stick it on my daily page so that I can see it and I know that it's there for me to look at. Other items that I use are highlighters. And again, I use that for my headers, but also to indicate important to-dos. And so I'll use my highlighter to make a little circle or highlight the entire task or item to indicate that these are things I must get done, I need to do. I also use symbols. So for instance, the upside down triangle will indicate that there's subtasks to that big project. I use stars to indicate also important things. Arrows to the right will indicate that I didn't complete the task, or I know I won't complete it and will need to be moved to the following day. I use a dash or a like a line indicating that it's in progress but not completed, and so I might need to move that item to the following day, or there's something that I need to get done, one small item that I need to get done for that task to be completed. So yeah, that is what I tend to do. That is my process, and I hope this was helpful and not too chatty. I hope you have an amazing day. Have a good one. Bye.